Windy City of Chicago. How you doing? EA Sports ready to bring you some coverage of the Hawks. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz of this city all day long, and we are seconds away now from this opening faceoff. The Blackhawks have won the draw, and we are now underway. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Fantilli. Here's a short pass to Marchenko. Sends it across. Oh, what a play to give up the body on the block. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Grabbed along the boards by Fabro. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. They've got numbers. The Blackhawks are in transition. Puts it on net, and too much traffic in front blocks that one. Shuts him down.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Good check, frees the puck up. Works it across to Donato. The Blackhawks are on the attack. Sends the cross-ice pass. Slides the puck ahead to Johnson. Down the right side and into the zone. Werenski's got it in the corner. The Blackhawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Shot! Too much traffic in the lane. And now he angles it across to Johnson. Shot! And now it's grabbed by Teravainen. Columbus looks to attack. Slides the puck over. Hammers a shot! Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Mrazek! Slides the puck to Vlasic. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still no score in this one. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Teams are lined up and we are ready to take this draw. Del Belbaluz wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Off the post!
Oh, a great chance there, James, and an opportunity to get the go-ahead goal, but the pipe gets in the way, and it says, not today.
And now he moves it quickly to Del Mastro. Columbus looks to go on the attack. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Chicago's got the puck. Quick pass across to Brody. The Blue Jackets will play the puck from behind the net. And now he moves it to Olivier. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. And he slides it quickly to Kurashev. There's a chance in front! And that's stopped! Stretches one out to Corrali. Chicago's got it in the neutral zone. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Maroon. Intercepts the pass at center. Uses the force on that hit. How did he stop that one? Directs it on over to Jones. Along the half wall with the puck. Taken by Reichel. Shot! Great save by the goaltender who was in the right place at the right time. Drills him. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Poked away at center ice. From center they get into the attacking area. Takes it into the slot. Incredible reflexes on the glove save by Mrazek.
Well, that's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
More than half the frame has been played here. We're still scoreless. Gains possession with both centers all tied up in the draw. Bedard's lugging the puck. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Fantilli. The Blue Jackets have it now. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. The Blue Jackets start with the puck in their own end. And he passes it up ahead to Marchenko. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. And he feeds it down to Bedard. Takes a shot. And that goes off course off a body. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Slager. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Here in the later stages of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. Columbus wins the draw.
Ozone face-off, James.
Scores!
Oh, that's a tough one to take. You're absolutely exhausted. I have been there, James. You ice the puck, but you can't get off. You have to stay on. And guess what ensues? A fresh opportunity for the Ozone players. And man, do they deliver and finish and cash in.
Columbus has finally got the game's first goal here late in the first.
James, it kind of felt like they were running on empty as the period progressed, but they seem to have found their legs, and that goal is just going to give their entire bench some momentum.
And now he tries to get it across to Van Riemsdyk. Reaches out and uses the stick. Makes his presence known on the ice. Picked off by Murphy. And he sidesteps the check there. Glove save by Merzlikins. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again.
Here's a change.
The Blue Jackets win the draw here in their own end. And it's a quick pass to Johnson. Puck grab by Brody. Del Mastro's got it in the defensive end. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal. Sometimes when you're an odd-man rush, you can overthink it, James. You can overpass. Not here. They execute perfectly with precision passing, and you can tell there was no hesitation. They were driving, and they capitalized.
In the final moments of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Del Belpelouse wins it. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. The Blackhawks get a hold of it. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Pushes it across to Del Belpelouse. Moves it around along the half wall. Huge steal at his own end. Now a quick pass to Kurashev. Here's a chance. Can't get it to go. Quick feed to Provorov. Shot! Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment.
Hey fans, time for our parachute drop. If you'd like to join our Insiders Club here tonight, you can get exclusive media-only access to upcoming press conferences, practices, or even a locker room tour. Membership is free, so what are you waiting for? Join our Insiders Club today.
We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. And somehow he hangs on. Great save by the goaltender on that one. Quick pass to Jones. They've got the defense outnumbered. Can't hang on after that hit. And he takes the feed. Takes it across the blue line. Fires it. Scooped into the trapper by Mrazek. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. We're still in the early stages of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Blackhawks take possession off the faceoff. Slides it diagonally to Slaggert. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Takes a shot. Oh, wide of the net. Takes the feed at the back end. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Mrazek's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Nice job tying up his opponent. And now it's over to Teravainen. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, he'll feel that one. Moves it quickly over to Sillinger. Gains the zone along the right wall. Moves it to Sillinger. Oh, they score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. That's what you call taking advantage of a fortuitous rebound, and you have to be able to smell it and sniff it out because he has great hand-eye coordination to be able to pick that one up and put it in the back of the net.
Columbus goes up by 1 here in the second. I like their jump and their step now.
I like their jump and their step, and they got to keep it going here because I expect a pushback from their opponent. This is a highly contested game, James, and I think it's going to be tight right down the wire.
Passes the puck over to Johnson. Fires it on net. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Blows him up on that hit. And that slides right out to center ice. Handles the puck. Here's a short pass to Provorov. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Murphy. And he'll opt to play the puck here.
Pershev's on his way down to the ice, almost on 1 foot. Incredible display of awareness as he's able to get that pass off, which leads to a great scoring chance.
And he slides it quickly to Vlasic. And the puck departs the zone. Here we go, one-man rush. Great defensive effort with the stick. Slides the puck across to Foligno. And now it's grabbed by Del Mastro. Here's a shot. Denies him on the play. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Feeds it over. He got all of that one. And that's deflected off someone in front. Angles it over to Tobel Beluz. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Shot. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by 1.
Columbus sends their man advantage unit out for the first time this evening.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Grabs the puck here in their own end. And he can't hang on after that hit. Takes a shot. Scores! A power play goal!
Well, successful power play is all about getting the PK to move, and that's exactly what they've done with their motion and their switching of positions here, James. They got the look they wanted, and they finished it off.
The Blue Jackets have extended the lead to 2, and boy, I really like their game tonight.
Yeah, they've had the puck, and when you have the puck, it's certainly a lot easier to generate opportunities, but it's their play away from the puck, supporting it, which is a reason why they're being able to maintain it.
Handles the pass. Passes it over. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. Steps up with the block. Loses the coverage there. Drives it to the crease. Dishes it off the inside of the post, and we play on.
Columbus looking to extend their lead, but the post gets in the way. Listen, that's a tough one to take, but I've really liked their game overall, James. They've been aggressive on it. They funneled pucks towards the net. Most importantly, they haven't got down on themselves. They played with a lot of confidence tonight. goalie's dropping to the butterfly because he can't see the puck. I mean, they work on tracking exercises all the time, but you can't see it when you got bodies in front of you. So this is a smart shot that makes its way to the back of the net.
The Blackhawks needed that, Cheryl, and they seem to have some life now.
Well, they've shortened the deficit, and there's nothing better to get you back in the game than one goal to put themselves on their toes. But again, they're going to have an attack mentality if they want to get an equalizer.
Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Takes a whack, but still hangs on. Scores! And the scratching and clawing is paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it. I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, and can't find it with his body.
Well past the midway mark of this period, we got a tie game. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Chicago's got the puck in the defensive end. Taken along the wall by Brody. Puck picked up by Bedard. The Blue Jackets gain control of it. Here they come on the attack. Oh, look at the pass! And he had the answer on that one. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Late goings of this period, it's all tied up. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. The Blue Jackets will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Knocks the puck loose. Taken by Murphy. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Quick feed to Maroon. With possession along the wall. Big stop right there.
Reichel's pass was so difficult, James. I mean, he stumbles, so he's off balance, and he's still able to corral the puck and get it off with precision to the shooter. That leads to a great scoring
They
chance.
score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity. Well, often goaltenders today, they drop into the butterfly as a default position and make themselves as big as possible. Idea being you want to take away as much of the net as you can. But there's a lot of bodies in front, so a smart shot. He can't find it, and it finds its way to the back of the net.
The Blue Jackets pick up the all-important go-ahead goal late here in period number 2.
Well, you're always cutting periods into 5-minute increments, and this is the one that they wanted to score in, James, because it creates momentum that they can carry forward to the intermission.
And now he angles it across to Olivier. Cutting to the front of the net. Mrazek's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
17 minutes, 36 seconds.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Blue Jackets are looking to build on this one-goal lead. Bedard's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Sends the pass over. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Quick pass to Aston Reese. Oh, great core strength to hang on to the puck after that. Columbus has made the most of their opportunities, leading late in the second with several scoring chances tonight. The Blue Jackets will go to work here in the offensive zone. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Feeds it over to Bertuzzi. Centering feed! And he denies that great opportunity there. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner.
Are you a super fan? Here's your chance to prove it. If you have the best decorated car or home, you could win roadside tickets to an upcoming game.
Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Here we go, period number 3 is underway. I wonder if things tighten up because both ends of the ice have been pretty loose. Lots of offense so far. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Columbus is ahead in this game, but man, there has been zero defensive structure. It has been all about offense on both sides of the puck here, James. Both teams really flying through the neutral zone, looking for offense anytime they can get it.
Slides the puck across. Columbus is across the line and on the attack. And he takes a shot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Moves it quickly over to Donato. Driving right to the front. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. The Blue Jackets play it along the wing. Takes the puck behind the net. Oh, CP, you know what he wanted there. Just came up a little wide.
Well, JC certainly did. He pulled it into his body, and as he they come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. They used their speed on this counter-attack and gave themselves an odd-man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it. They could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out. And it winds up in the back of the net.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Gains the zone from the right. Moves it to Foligno. And that's off the glove and will play on. Puck in. And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows. But when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it. Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
Chicago's on their way to victory if they can hold down this lead through the rest of the third.
Well, it's all about game management, but they can't just sit back and hold on. Otherwise, their opponent, they will look to attack and they will take advantage. Put them back on their heels. Be in the offensive zone where they can't get an opportunity to attack you.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Blue Jackets move it ahead. Takes the feed. Oh, a clutch save!
Mrazek's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are, and this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
And that's poked away by Del Mastro. Into the offensive end now. Rocked on the play. Quick pass over to Matejchuk. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And he makes the stop with the glove to get a piece of it.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
More than half the period left to play. Chicago's got a 1-goal lead. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Maroons cross the line and gain the zone. Columbus has it in their own zone. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Here's a short pass to Aston Reese. The Blue Jackets continue to trail here in the third period despite being the busier team offensively tonight. Chicago's taken possession in their own end. Jones carries the puck in his own zone. Quick shot! Good positioning there to knock it away with the glove. More than half the period has expired. The Blackhawks are holding on to a 1-goal lead. It's 5-4. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Quick feed to Severson. Moves the puck along the half wall. Quick pass to Jones. Poked away by Teravainen. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. And that's intercepted by Martinez. McKaev's gained the line and on the attack. Stops him with a glove. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Puck scooped up by Pudia. And he'll retreat inside his own end. Tries to feed it over to Bedard. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Here's a feed in front. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net.
Well, the game certainly isn't predictable, is it, James? As it's going back and forth, goals from all areas as players shoot from all angles and attack the zone.
Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get lambasted over.
They're dropping the mitts. Here we go.
The game got physical with that big hit. This is a challenge. Why not continue?
Right on the button, and this thing's over.
Oh, he got his bell rung. He really connected on that one. You don't often see fighting much anymore, James, and this is why. There's a real danger to it when you're taking a risk of injury.
I think they found the tooth that was lost, and both teams now back inside the face-off circle. Chicago's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Sends it quickly to Fantilli. And he keeps possession. The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. And it's kicked away. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Chicago's got it against the boards. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. And now he moves it quickly to Van Riemsdyk. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Here's a shot. They score! Just what the doctor ordered, and we are tied!
Oh, nothing like igniting a flame when you get the equalizer late in the game here, James. It's all about sticking with it. That's exactly what they've done. They haven't been frustrated. They've been patient, and they break through.
The Blue Jackets weren't ready to go home, and they weren't planning on rolling over in this one tonight. Look at this, Cheryl.
I know my parents used to say keep the pedal to the metal, and this is exactly what they have to do with that urgency. They score the equalizer, and now they've got the momentum to try and win it all.
Columbus moves ahead with the puck. Chicago's gained possession. Pass across to Slaggert. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Slides into Van Riemsdyk. And he slides it quickly to Sillinger. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Takes a wrist shot. Oh, what a save in front. Feeds it down low. And that battle along the wall comes to an end. Nice save by the goaltender to get a pad on that.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Long jam in front. That's broken up. 30 seconds left. Just a half minute to go. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Moves it quickly over to Jones. And it's a quick pass to Martinez. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. The Blue Jackets gain the zone. Moves it to Aston Reese. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, that's a real tough penalty to take a ton of pressure on your PK unit late in the third period to hold this game tied.
The Blackhawks start with the puck in their own end.
2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty.
Puts it on net.
54 seconds.
Well, 60 minutes played and still no winner. So what do? We go to sudden death. Overtime is coming up.
Don't forget to check out our top 10 moments in hockey history. You can find it on our website, voted on by you, our fans.
One will win, one will lose. Overtime will tell the story. The puck is dropped, next goal wins. Martinez setting up against the wall. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Puck grabbed by Martinez. And that's knocked away by Fantilli. Here's a chance. Oh, and he makes the save, just not enough to keep it out.
Merzlikins really showing great rebound control, and what this does is it just cleans up the front of the net.
Columbus plays it against the boards for the win, and he keeps it alive. What a stop. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Del Bell Balloons will look to win possession here on the face-off and try to continue this power play on the right note. The Blue Jackets take possession off the face-off. Scores! What an OT winner! A tenacious effort, and they get rewarded with the OT victory.
Power play execution is all about retrieval and owning the puck. If you don't possess it, you can't score. But it comes right off of the faceoff. And how often do you work on these set plays where you're trying to get the look that you want and then you convert? Beautiful play all the way around.
Fun night at the rink, and for all of us here on the EA Sports team, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.